Music show. And of course, the SQ Project, the band who just always comes through with the come through. Special shout out, of course, once again to Stephen Mtetwa, aka So Fresh Steve, one of the guys who has come through to make sure that we are catered for in terms of just like the basics like transportation, food, and data to make sure that we come at you live. This is another exciting episode of Represent where we just sit back and chat with Eswatini's musicians. We want to find out what's going on in their world, what's going on in their lives, and then the best part of it all is that we get to play some music. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight to it. Right next to me, I've got a maestro when it comes to the keys, and he's sitting right in front of them. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to Represent Sibusiso. Hey, Tada. I know, it's kind of weird when there's nobody giving a round of applause. I think we must start paying the guys at the back, Psycholution. Guni Siakbona, thank you very much for always showing us love right here on Represent. And one of these days, we're definitely looking forward to having you this side of the camera because I know you're one of those guys who's always on to something. So we just want to pick your brain and find out what's going on in the world of the Lucian audio bot. So thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming at you live from Bab City, the cap city in the kingdom of Eswatini. If you've got any questions, comments, queries, especially to our guests, just drop them in the comment section below and let us know what you think or how you feel about the music when he gets, to drop. Spuda. Good job, sir.
I'm feeling.
Oh no, nice one, my man. Yeah, gonge kamba kahle. In the wise words of Shongwe and them.
Yeah. Atetazelo poliu.
Hey, Tada.
Yeah.
My man, I have seen, I've had the privilege of being in the audience at one or two shows where you were behind the keys, and I'm just like, man, what is going on? Sibusiso ne keyboard or ne piano or ne music nhlangana kuphi ni kanjani?
Okay. It's quite tricky. Yeah. But I think it's been a journey. First of it all, I was discovered by Paramile.
Okay.
Paramile Ndlangamandla.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the one who discovered me, and then he took me to school.
All right.
Yanza.
Okay, yes, with Mlulegi.
Yeah.
And by the way, shout out to Mlulegi because Yanza Music is where a lot of Eswatini's brilliant musicians came out from. I know Sands passed through there, Polocha definitely passed through there, John Phillip at some point in time before he went and started his own thing. So shout out to you, Mlulegi, for being that person. And now we're finding out that even Sibusiso went through Yanza.
Yeah. So when I got to Yanza, Mlulege was the one who actually took me in.
Okay.
But then there's Cage. You know Cage?
Of course, Cage. Yes.
Cage.
Yeah.
So Musa was the one who was supposed to teach me, né?
Okay.
But then Mlulege took over. So that's when I was like, okay, maybe I am part of being a real deal in life. Okay. If
Mlulege is interested in you like that,
if Mlu is taking you, I know. You're a big deal. So Mlulege took me in, and then I think from there, but then I was still in school there.
What school did you go to?
St. Francis.
Oh, okay, St. Francis,
right
here in Babane. Okay.
Yeah. So when I was done with St. Francis and all that, I went to Scott. My father said, okay, you know what? Just study computer science.
All right.
And then after computer science, you can go and do your thing.
And do your music. Okay.
Okay, I went for a year at Scott.
Okay.
I did the year, and then I felt like I was a bit miserable, frustrated.
You're out of place. You're wasting your time. Just a quick one, C's. I don't know if you can pick up the mic from that side, or Sbura, bring your mic closer to your to you because that's what Psycho is saying.
Okay.
He says, please speak directly to the microphone.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Psycho, for catching that. Yeah, we just want to make sure that you're being heard out there.
Yeah.
So now here you are. Yeah. You are at Scott studying computer science,
Yeah.
and you're feeling that you're out of place.
Yeah.
You're feeling like you're miserable.
I'm not there.
It's in the conversation with you and Kai, or the parental unit, in that moment.
It's crazy. Like they even like gave me a very like big meeting. Would say,
Yeah.
let's just talk to him. Maybe
Okay.
he'll
Okay.
hear us.
Yeah.
Like okay. They tried, but then it failed. I was like, no, I just want to do
When
this. Can
you
you,
were-
just give
you
me
were
a chance?
determined, yeah.
Yeah, like just give me a chance. If maybe it fails, then okay, I'll go back to
Okay.
the computer
Okay.
whole thing.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, so okay, they allowed me. I got like a sponsorship from my uncle.
Okay.
He took me to Joburg. Yeah, like the minute I got to Joburg, everything changed.
Yeah. Yeah. The city of lights.
Yeah,
Yeah, city of gold. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Everything changed. I went there, SCJC. It's called Central Johannesburg College.
College, yes.
Smooth. I felt like okay, and with me, let me not say it that way, but with me being good.
Oh,
But
modesty,
but-
with me being high. You know what I'm saying? My man,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
brilliant. Own it. You're brilliant. You're a freaking genius. We're in a room surrounded by genius right now. I mean, there's Zwile here, there's Pumla, there's C's, there's Lunga behind there's
Yeah.
Sibs in the city. Like, we're surrounded by genius. And I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, and I said, a lot of Christians, if they actually ever met Jesus Christ in person, they would hate him.
Why
Because
not?
people hate it when you own your
Yeah.
genius,
Oh, yeah.
when you
Okay.
own your
Yeah,
brilliance.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Jesus Christ was straight up saying, I am the way, I am the truth, I am
the life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
nobody can go to get to the Father without through me. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
was like straight up saying that to people. But right now, you dare say, I am one of the greatest keyboard players
Yeah.
in the country.
But that's woo.
Yeah, people feel
I
like,
get that.
hey, something, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ lived in the space of I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and I think it's one of those things that has just now given me the courage to own it.
Yeah, I think the I am is actually like it's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
own
deep.
it.
It's
So
deep.
you
It's deep.
are
It's deep.
brilliant. You are a genius behind the keyboard.
Yeah.
Or behind the piano or whatever. So now, Eloquent Disciple says, homie, we're here. Salute to you, sir. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Sparks Nele says, Seskhona.
Oh.
Siyakubona.
Okay.
Etada. Kulegane Mamba, a.k.a. Uncle Kali, a.k.a. Kali B, who's not in the room here with us today. He's on the other side handling some other business, says, had the amazing opportunity to experience the greatness in him last Sunday. I am amazed.
yeah.
Yet another gem. Eswatini music sure has a bright future. And Sparks agree with me. These guys that I counted out are definitely genius when it comes to music and everything that they do.
Yeah.
So I think it's just one of those things that we need to encourage ourselves to own it. You know what I mean?
I think it's important for that.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because you're not only celebrated in the Kingdom of Eswatini.
Yeah.
I know you've had the opportunity to travel. You've played many gigs in South Africa,
Yeah.
Botswana, even going as far as the Middle East at one point in time.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us a little bit about that and what has been the response from your family when they started to see that your music or your passion for music was taking you places?
Okay, like the minute I went to the Middle East,
Yeah.
my father was like, okay,
Yeah.
you're going places. Bro.
It's like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I see it now,
Yeah.
like I see it now.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I know. Like it's like that. But I was like, I'm used to it,
Yeah.
I'm used to the whole gigs thing. you
Yeah.
know. It's
Yeah.
just that maybe like from the family background thing like that, like it's not. I think it's not common. Which maybe they have like an arts involved person,
Okay. So
everything is
what
formal.
is the family background? Do you not come from an artistic family? There was no artist or or prominent. Somebody even maybe Lubega Hlabele quiet as son face. Like you know what I mean? Like at least close.
No. My father, Nuktuan Babilomngan.
Okay.
Yeah, Babilomngane bega involved, with the church thing. He's actually Apostle Jethro Malindzisa.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So Yena, he is like involved with the whole thing. He's actually the one who was like, okay, you know what, boy, I'm gonna pay for everything. Just go there.
Wow.
Like, I was like, okay.
Shout out to Babylon Mngane. You're the plug. Everybody needs a Babylon Mngane like you in their life. Because I think for most of us, and most of these guys in this room right now can agree with me that most of us, that's all we needed. We just needed that one person to believe in us and believe in us so much that they put their money where their mouth is and actually unlock certain doors.
That's what actually Cage was like said. He was like, okay, when I told him I want to go to Joburg, because like, do you have funds?
Yeah.
I told him, they've got me. Like, okay, go.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love
simple
it.
Like that. Just go for it.
Bize Mamba says Sibusiso, finally we hear you, not just the piano.
Yeah, because like, don't talk. Like,
actually, I'm with you there, sister. Like this man is just like quiet and he just like goes ahead and does his thing. Sibongo Guhle Ngwenyama says the maestro.
Oh.
All respects to you, sir. And Dumiso Damini, another musical genius, says brilliant pianist. You know what I mean? Like this is like Dr. Dre saying to me, "Oh, this is a dope MC." You know what I mean? Like these are the levels. I'm trying to make people understand the levels. That when Dumiso Damini says you're a brilliant pianist, then you know. You are there. Yeah.
You know, I'm a big deal.
Sibusiso Mazibugo says, prophet, as some of us call him, is a genius.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool they call me prophet.
They call you prophet.
Everybody was like, oh, prophet, prophet, you know?
Okay, we'll get into that on a little later. And then Lindane Jr. Ndovu says, Sensei. You know, I know all of these titles, prophet, sensei, maestro. Brilliant, genius, yes, sis. Ganzi, who is in the room today? So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Represent is brought to you proudly by DTTV. But today, the live stream is coming at you from Evolve Studios. We got the man Lunga Michael Shongwe handling things behind the scenes. Shout out to C's, who's handling the sound in the absence of Kuligane Uncle Kali for Platinum Concepts and Sound. Sensei, Maestro, Genius. This past Sunday, you were part of the Sunday Hangout Experience, Lebe Semfuleni, which was artists taking back their power to say, listen, we've been quiet for too long. Nothing has been happening for too long. We are actually about to go out there and do something. Can you just tell us about how was that? How was it being part of something as groundbreaking as that event, where for the first time in about 5 months, we actually had a show?
I think you saw me.
Yeah.
Like I was just jumping all around the stage, you know. It was amazing, but the thing is like Corona, like it messed everybody up, you know.
Of course.
So we felt like, sometimes I was like, hey, maybe we're not even going to go back to the stage, you know.
There definitely was a feeling.
Look, we'll see, everything is just insane, like, everything. Literally
bro,
everything. But then, like, it was great, like, being actually part of it. Being part of it was like amazing. Playing there, because we had like, I don't know, 4 keyboards.
I saw that.
Players.
It was one of those gigs whereby all of the artists were like, It was necessary, and it just gave us such a vibe. It was just beautiful to see you guys come together in concert like that. It was just brilliant.
And also it was amazing just to see the people. The people came.
Of course. People have been yearning and just hungry for it. Standwa Amanda Lucanio says, the power of I am. Standwa, once you unlock that power, nothing can stop you. Spock says, I'm liking the vibe here, liking our host, KrTC, big ups. Big up to you, sir. We also see you and the work that you do, so we appreciate you. And then Semusa is just like all hearts and smiles and all of that. Amazing, amazing, amazing pianist. Pleasantly surprised. All the best, mate. This is Alicia Okoli.
Yeah.
You know her?
Yeah, I know everybody. I know everybody. Yeah.
And then Zwele Tumtembu says, "Shine, bro. We see you, Mabura boy." Yeah. Lucian says, "Shout out to the big C's on the sound. Peace to Toro on the vision mixer, and of course, courtesy of hip hop, representing on the MC host ting." Word to you, Sibusiso. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think, like Pizé said, it was actually the first time we hear this man speak this much. He usually lets the music do the talking. So in a couple of minutes, we're just gonna let him do exactly that. But in the meantime, in the in-between time, right here on Represent, I'm gonna ask Lunga to get ready to take us to a commercial, which right here on Represent is our Throwback Thursday. Obviously, we know it's that time of the week where we reflect on how the week has gone, or even on how the year or the years have gone by. So here is our Throwback Thursday for Represent. And when we come back, we're going to come back with Sibusiso behind the keys doing his thing thizzle. And then later on in the show, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw you in the deep end.
Okay.
I mean, you're a great musician.
Okay.
You've been to music school and all of that. We're going to play a little game where I'm just going to throw out random songs. I'm just going to call out random songs and see if you can jam with them. You and the band. That's how it is. we can see if we want to see if the maestro can swim in the deep end. But before we go there, if you were to list 5 best or 5 favorite pianists in Eswatini, who would make that list? This is a question from Kali.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ndumiso.
Of course.
Yeah. Ndumiso. Who else? Mayenziwe.
Oh, Mayem, let's play.
Yeah, Maya. Cage,
of course.
Cage.
Yeah.
Sangutim Lele is out of the country, you know.
But
he is a Swati,
he
so
he makes the list, yeah.
Me.
Yes! The man has just unleashed the power of I am. I am one of the top 5 best pianists in the country.
Me.
Also, don't be shy about
it. Yeah. Also, I'd love to give a shout out to Nelisa. For, like, when I got to Joburg.
Yeah.
With all this, like, you can be good, but like if you don't have like maybe a connection, it's actually hard, you know, to like shine, you know.
Yes.
So there's this one time we had I auditioned for a jazz workshop.
Okay.
That's where like all the greats, like you name them.
Yeah.
You name them, like all the greats.
Yeah,
there.
all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went there, like I was the only one from a college. Everybody was from a varsity,
okay.
you know.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, like I'm lucky, you know.
Yeah.
Something like probably best, like blessed. Yeah.
Oh man.
You know? So we got there, you know, and then we made like a clip, you know, and then Nelisa saw it on Facebook.
All right.
And she's like, oh, this is Sibusiso, you know, we're proud of him.
Yeah.
And then from there, bruh.
I just took off.
Yo,
things started happening.
Yo.
The power of a cosign.
Yeah,
just somebody saying, "Yo, accept." That's all you need sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. Ayanda Mkabela says, Uncle, continue making us proud, Chief. You're made of greatness. I love that. Sibusiso Mazubugo says, big shout out to everyone in the studio. Big up, brothers. Yo, you guys behind the scenes, man. Thank you. Pizé Mamba says, Manje Baba Malindzisa lomncane asowusho. What is that one thing? It's so big it scares you. What is that one thing that is so big it scares you?
Nothing scares me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like nothing scares me, you know.
Yeah.
At the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah. Like I
don't
think.
I mean, the fact that you were brave enough to have that conversation with your parents to pull you out of one university where you are studying one particular interest?
And
Were you a part of-
so from there they'll have to pay, So it's quite like
that's big, bro.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big, man. And then Lucian says Miles.
Oh!
He's just adding. Oh, but they said top 5. But I think we can 5.5. We can definitely put Miles in there.
Yeah.
Zoletu Mtembu says shout out to Sibs in the city. Huh? Yeah. The man is not even here, but he's got groupies. Yo, levels, boss. There's levels to these things. Yeah, man. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take this quick Throwback Thursday, and when we come back, we're going to come back with Sibusiso behind the keys, accompanied by the band to give us that good music. Lunga, let's get it.
Closer than a cuddle, untouchable. We lived in our own little bubble. Nishola Batala wanted to have a love like ours. Cloud 9, now beyond that, ours was Mars. But in the blink of an eye, I lost sight of my lady. I called another baby, Natala was shady. Little did I know that pretty little you always knew the silly little things that I do, like sexing without protection. You started texting with the intention of a hookup, cause you were shook up. 7-star hotels, you and him were booked up. Damn, Jack and Jill could've gone up the hill, but thanks to Jane, they're at the bottom still. This Jack and Jill could've gone up the hill, but thanks to John, they're at the bottom still. Me and you, we, us two, got a couple of things we need to resolve. How I wish we didn't get anybody else involved, cause me and you, we, us two, got a couple of things we need to resolve. How I wish we didn't get anybody else. You are the girl who always had my heart. We grew up and then we grew apart. My jokes ain't funny no more. Whatever you wanted I would give, but I guess you wanted more. What used to be gratitude is now attitude. I got some baby mama picked up on altitude, out of my range, so she jumped in here. I'm just a schoolboy, he run his own business. Switched up on the shoe game, then hair Brazilian. More to the boy, still pedestrian. Something ain't right, Sims rather risky. We don't even kick it no more. Risky. It's time for me to catch a wake up. I'm off to the doctor for a checkup. He said you look a little restless, son, how come? I said I've been a little reckless, what's the outcome? Me and you, we, us two, got a couple of things we need to resolve. How I wish we didn't get anybody else involved, cause me and you, we, us two, got a couple of things we need to resolve. How I wish we didn't get anybody else. We had a good thing. Our little hood thing, should've known better than to make it into a group thing. Cause now I caught the virus and I pass it to you. And you got a sugar daddy, so you pass it to him. He probably got a couple others, so he pass it to them. He a married man, my God, he got a fam. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would talk to myself in a nursery rhyme. This Jack and Jill could've gone up the hill, but thanks to Jane, they're at the bottom still. This Jack and Jill could've gone up the hill, but thanks to John, they're at the bottom still. So instead of finding a way to love a million girls, I'd rather find a girl to love a million ways. So instead of finding a way to love a million girls, I'd rather find a girl to love a million ways. Yeah, if you can relate with this story of Jack and Jill, it's not the end of the world. Get tested, get the proper treatment, and shut down the spread of the virus. Never again seek to to love a million others. Rather, love the one you with a million ways.
This poem is about creating from home because it is our platform, and it is entitled Home is Your Platform. 2020 had us gearing up for exciting ventures, resolutions fueled by a new drive. We were building momentum. But an accident that ignited an accelerating pandemic pulled the brakes and it turned tragic. 2020 of distance, cancellation of events, termination of contracts, no contact. Though some of our lives have always been a quarantine, COVID-19 had our creative energies on a lockdown. But I am your wordsmith, unlocking your third eye. See me in your mind's eye. Feel me so vividly, my absence you deny. Listen to me carefully. This is your window of opportunity. Distance from the blinds, for they cloud you. Gaze within the walls that built you, and let my voice transcend you deeper into the roots of your artistry, the fruits of poetry. Nobody leaves malnourished. It is essential to devour art. I am the waters of the Red Sea, healing you from the ebbs that cripple you. Pot.
You heard me? Okay. You've heard the interview. Everything was nice. Everything was amazing. So right now, I'm going to give you a very nice, powerful set. So on the sax, I have Zwile, a very great mind, and I have Sims on the guitar. I have Pumla on bass, and the beat guy, the groove guy, Mr. Ngumalo, Mr. Mapi on the drums. So yeah, right now we're gonna play Kendrick Lamar, How Much a Dollar Really Cost. Yeah. as Kendrick Lamar, how much a dollar costs. So right now, I'm gonna play you my own composition. Well, this composition, I dedicated to my father, the struggle that he had to go to. The struggle that he had to go to with raising us as his children. So it's called Running in Fifths. So umvlomzala bekagijima in fifths for us to actually like have a life. So running in fifths. guys. Guys. So yeah, guys, that was my composition, running in fifth. Actually, before like the lockdown and things like that, I was working like on a EP thing. So it's actually part of the songs that are there in the EP. But hopefully next year when everything is back, in order, yeah, you'll get to hear it like, yeah, the way it's supposed to be, the way it is right now, So yeah, shout out to the gents for actually like holding it down. Yeah. So right now, guys, are we closing the show or should we close it? Okay, we're gonna close it with 2 more songs. Yeah, if time permits. So yeah, we're just gonna go on a happy, very powerful, nice song called "The African Mood." Yeah, African Mood. So I know a lot of people, are actually seeing me for the first time, having her. Like I've been without her like for I don't know, like forever. But then yeah, so I'm on some African vibe. So yeah, I'm on some African mode. So yeah, guys, playing you the last song. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Yeah, good nights, guys. Yeah.
Oh, this is just crazy, bro. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to undo this microphone. It's the thing I love about live, unscripted television. Okay, thank you. See, my man. Thank you very much. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're out here in the Cap City, Mbab City, and we've been holding it down live with the man Sibusiso Malindzisa. Yo, bro, how? Like, man, the way he makes this thing cry, I just like, that's the best. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. Shout out once again to Zwile Soul, my man Pumla, my B on the drums, and Sibs in the City on the lead guitar. The comment section is going buck wild with the guy on the bass. So I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Guys, Zoletu says the band is on fire. I see you, Sibs. Damn it, the last jam is from heaven. This is from Psycho. I just see fire flames and everybody's just like saying it's too beautiful. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do right here on Represent, where we just create a platform where these guys can still make sure that they get their heart and their art out to the world, because we are aware of the fact that we've got people watching from Botswana, from South Africa, from the UK, from the United States of America, and this is what the Kingdom of Eswatini is all. In the land right here in the building. So I'm gonna throw you guys in the bit of a deep end right now. Still Dre. Still Dre. You're not ready for that one? You're not ready for that one? You're not ready for? Okay, I'm gonna make it interesting for you. Play me anything by Shongwe Kupuga. Anything by Shongwe Kupuga. For the last one, I'm just going to give it up to you guys. What cover do you guys want to play right now? Anything. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Yeah. cinematography. We've been in the company of the genius, the maestro, the super talented kid, aka Sibusiso Malindzisa, in the company of Zwile, Pumla, Mabi, Sibs in the city, C's in the background, we see you, and Daniel Shack, making sure we come at you live and still on the socials. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to everybody that tuned in this evening. From us, it's peace, love, and happiness. Stay safe, we love you, and keep it locked.